Narcissists will accuse you of absolutely everything. This is called projecting. They will sit there and tell you you don't love them. You're so selfish. How could you not care about them? How could you not try harder? Don't you care about your relationship? All of these things to completely distract you and make you sit there and be like, but I am trying, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I could be trying harder. Maybe I could be turning myself inside out even more than I already am. What's crazy is most of the time, the things that they're actually accusing you of are things that they're actually doing. That's what's insane. It's like, oh, are you talking to this person? And you're like, no, what are you talking about? And you're like, what did you even, what? And they're doing it the entire time. They're talking to somebody or they're doing things they shouldn't be doing and they're completely accusing you of it. And it's so frustrating because when you're in it, you're like, I am losing my mind. Why would this person be saying this? Why would this person be acting this way? It literally comes down to, it's so simple. What it comes down to is everything that you think about this person, everything that you think that maybe they're working towards something with you, it's not real. It's all this act, and it's such a perfectly put on act to make you A, doubt yourself, B, continue to try harder, and C, feel like you're never going to ever be good enough.
Hey butterfly, I'm Goddess, your Narc survivor. Welcome back to the sanctuary. Today, we're diving into one of the most confusing tactics narcissists use: projection. This is when they twist their own toxic behavior and accuse you of it instead. I'll be breaking down the signs, real life examples, and how to protect yourself from this mental manipulation. If you've ever been accused of being the very thing they are, this video is for you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and drop your experience in the comments. Your voice matters here.
What is projection? Projection is a common defense mechanism of narcissists where they transfer their own undesirable thoughts, beliefs, and insecurities onto those around them. With projection, the narcissist attributes their own negative traits to the victim and makes them feel like the abuser. For example, if they lie, they will accuse you of being the liar. If they display immature behavior, they will label you as immature. Insulting or accusing others serves as a distraction for them rather than taking ownership for their actions. Projection is also a coping mechanism narcissists employ when facing criticism, particularly in relationships.
Narcissists project at such a high level that it is absolutely fucking insane. Shame is like kryptonite to a narcissist. The whole disorder stems from an avoidance of shame. The shame attached to who they really are at their core behind that mask, the shame attached to their deeply rooted insecurities, and the shame attached to their fucked up behaviors and the way that they live their life. They deep down hate themselves, and there is so much shame attached to that. A lot of people think, what are you talking about? Narcissists love themselves. No, they don't. They hate themselves deep down. They are very insecure at their core. That is exactly why they create this facade. That's exactly why they create this inflated sense of self and this inflated ego, to compensate for how they really feel about themselves deep down and to avoid feeling the shame attached to that. And when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, after the love bombing phase is over, they spend the rest of the relationship projecting everything about themselves onto you, projecting their insecurities onto you, projecting their shame onto you so that they don't have to feel it themselves. They want to convince you and convince themselves that you are all of the things that they actually are. They're dishonest, so they accuse you of being dishonest. They're manipulative, so they accuse you of being manipulative. They're insecure, so they accuse you of being insecure. They're a liar and a cheater, so they end up accusing you of being a liar and a cheater. They're a horrible person, so they try to gaslight you into believing that you're a horrible person. They're selfish and ungrateful, so they try to gaslight you into believing that you're selfish and ungrateful. Everything that they subconsciously know and hate about themselves, they're going to accuse you of being those things. Essentially, over the course of the relationship, you start feeling like them because you're carrying the burden of all their insecurities and all their hate and all their shame. And as they project all of these things onto you, they start feeling lighter. They start feeling better about themselves because they don't have to carry it themselves. And once they've projected everything about themselves onto you, and they paint this picture of you being this horrible person, now they can look down on you, which helps them feel superior to you. And not only will they project characteristics about themselves onto you, but they will also project by accusing you of the things that they're doing to you. The exact things that they are doing to you behind your back are usually the exact things that they accuse you of doing to them. Accusing you of sleeping with other people. Well, it's usually because they're sleeping with other people. Accusing you of trying to control them. Well, it's usually because they're trying to control you. So if you listen very closely to what a narcissist is randomly accusing you of, those are actually confessions about what they're doing to you. They project onto you all the fucked up things about themselves and all the fucked up things that they're doing to you until you just start to feel dark and heavy. With all the intense gaslighting, you start to really believe these things and internalize these things. And then you spend the whole relationship going out of your way to try to prove to the narcissist that you're not these things that they're accusing you of being. But no matter how hard you try and no matter what you do, it's never good enough. They will continue to accuse you of being these things and doing these things. You keep trying harder and harder and harder to over-explain and defend yourself, and you're just exhausted until you're fucking empty and depleted. And this puts them in an even better position to have complete power and control over you. And it allows them to completely escape accountability for the things that they're actually doing to you that they're projecting onto you.
Come on now. They gotta push their own indiscretion, lie, deceit, lack of self-worth, insecurities, and cheating ass ways onto you. And the level of projection is to accomplish one goal, to get you to question your own value and worth. So it's essential that you understand that the words accountability, phrases like tell me the truth, trying to understand what makes the narcissist tick are all pointless. Know why? Because there are levels of deceptions they've mastered, but more importantly, plausible deniability they've armed themselves with emotionally, to make them feel never at fault or to blame for anything. See, the roots of their rage were all documented well before you came along. Since childhood, they behaved and acted out because it gave them the one thing that all toxic and narcissistic people thrive on: attention. And that attention is all the validation that they look for. And yes, they are self-aware. They are perfectly in their right mind, knowing that they are using, manipulating, belittling, speaking down to you, treating you like shit. And then they turn their ass right around and in 2 hours acting like shit is all good. It's completely fucking mind-blowing, ain't it?
If a narcissist keeps accusing you of something, chances are they're the ones doing it. If you've ever been called selfish, manipulative, a liar, or a cheater by a narcissist, chances are they're projecting their own toxic traits onto you. I've noticed that narcissists will tend to lie straight to your face with the moment that you call them out. Suddenly, you're the liar. They'll deny reality, rewrite history, twist things so much that by the end of the argument, you're the one explaining and defending yourself. And it's not just about avoiding accountability, it's about keeping you so busy defending yourself that you stop questioning them. And you see this a lot with like cheating accusations too. If a narcissist is obsessed with accusing you of being unfaithful, especially when you've given them no reason to, pay attention, because it's not about trust issues. It's because they assume everyone thinks like they do. And if they're constantly paranoid about you cheating, chances are they're probably the ones doing it. So pay attention to a narcissist's accusations because they aren't random. They're usually projections. And they tell on themselves every time by blaming you for something that doesn't make sense. And if you stop defending yourself and start really paying attention to what they're saying, you'll see them for exactly who they are.
Thank you for flying with me today, butterfly. Remember, when a narcissist projects, they're revealing their truth, not yours. Sacred reflection. When was the last time someone accused you of something that didn't feel like yours to carry? Sit with that. Write it down. Notice how often it was their burden disguised as yours. And if any of this resonates, know this: you are not alone, you are not weak, and you are not broken. You are becoming. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video so our sanctuary can keep growing and helping survivors rise. Until next time, stay aware, stay sovereign, and keep rising, Radiant One.
I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, now that you're my life, I'm so much better, not that I'll be weak without you, but I'm stronger.